big fan of Hut 8, as many people are on the channel. Can you tell us the story and how you got started, with Hut 8?
Yeah, so that was back in 2017. Bitcoin was hovering around 3 grand. It was all the ICO booms, that was the flavor of the day. And myself and my business partner, Mark Vandergijs, we're based in Canada, and we actually were able to get introduced to the Canadian capital markets. And the Canadian capital markets have this very interesting mechanism called the reverse takeover transaction. And you see that in weed, you see that in a lot of these hyper growth industries and verticals. You just jam a company into an RTO, and what that actually does is very, very unique. Is it allows institutional investors to invest in what otherwise would not be an opportunity. So you have access to capital. It's basically an on-ramp. So the thesis behind Hut 8 was to give institutional and retail investors a publicly traded security that they could invest in a nascent vertical like blockchain mining, right? And so we did that. We fast followed Hive. Hive was technically the first that went through, and we were the next ones that went through. And we were able to partner with Bitfury on the chip manufacturing side. We found 100 megawatts in Alberta and in Canada, and I was CEO. We raised $100 million and we took it public. So that was a wild ride, and it's now $1.6 billion market cap, and so being first really matters. And because ultimately, once you're first, you're going to get that inflow of institutional capital that wants to invest but can't. So that's why I think Wonderfi is going to be successful, is because it's the first legitimate player in DeFi. You've got a bunch of guys on the CSE or whatever, but they're jokers, and that's not real. They don't have the team, they don't have the product. And so Wonderfi does have all these things. And so just like Hut 8 became a name, and Galaxy Digital was the other one that I was involved in. I sold Mike Novogratz the shell, and he did an acquisition to take it public as part of his qualifying transaction. So these guys are first, and now their stocks, even right now in quote unquote bear territory, hovering around 42 grand USD of Bitcoin, there's still $20 stock, and Hut 8's over $10. So once the next bull run hits in November, December of 2021, we're going to see just a lot of alpha. People just don't understand it, but that's why these are good bets right now. And I think Wonderfi at $1.30, are you kidding me? That's gonna be a $20 stock. I've seen it, right? I've seen that Hut 8's a $10 stock, and Galaxy's now over 20, up to 30. So it's all boats will rise with the digital currency asset class going up with the Bitcoin price and all the prices, and the stocks will be no exception. They will rise as well.